People in your life want to help you. You're here, right? They help you get here, and coaches want to help you. It is inside you, every single one. Boys, girls, right? You have to find it. No one's going to hand it to you on by a pill or on a silver platter. Right? You have to work for it. And I love that. Right? The kids that work for it, really, really special.
I'll tell you what, I do these camps and I do get fired up. Right? I get fired up because I care, one, right? And I can come in, I can play games, we can have a good time, you know, I can tell stories, show you 2 things, and tell you a story, but I want to come in and get concepts to you. Again, I don't care if you use that series. I don't care if you ever use that series, but understanding, developing a series from each of your positions. Developing a tactical and strategical plan to your wrestling. That's what I care about. I don't care what the plan is, as long as you have one. I don't care what moves you're using, as long as you're using your system and developing a system. And so yeah, I get fired up because I want to get the work in, and I love, watching people, especially if I had like 4 days with people or something, and all of a sudden, 2 years later, they come up, hey, do you remember this? And half the time I don't. I see what, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember that. Man, that made a huge change, and I'm like, oh, and that's why you do it. You get excited. That's why I started coaching. I started coaching not for me. I started coaching because coaches poured into me, and I wanted to do that. So when I come into these, I get pretty serious. I'm not the warm, lovely guy. I am, but not when I get out here. Here, I just want to get it going. So you guys did great.
Can I say a few words here? Hey guys, so every year when we're talking about who we're bringing in, Coach Jim, Jody and I, this guy is right at the top of our list, all right? And what's interesting, he came in with a notebook, a plan, right? And he was boom, 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 boom. Who did we see in the last few weeks who had kind of that same coaching, tough, organized, and just taught his heart out? Steve Martin. Okay, so Coach Pritts, what makes Coach Pritts so special? First of all, he came up through Coach Martin, right? He came up through the system, right? To the point where they teach a lot of life. And then the other thing is, he's a self-made man, all right? Through hard work and love of the sport, he became a college All-American, right? And he's earned through his reputation of just he works his way up the coaching ranks. Does anyone know a huge superstar in the sport of wrestling that he was the coach for? He coached. Anyone? This is a little trivia. My man, you are a fire. That is unbelievable. He coached in Missouri, right?
Ben might have coached me. I was a young rookie. I was a young coach, and he had an unbelievable mind coming out of high school. I remember working the tilt with him, like a wrist roll tilt or something. He seemed so uninterested. But he was cool, he was training about three. He's like, cool, I'm like, I was a coach. Like, you didn't seem too interested in that. And he's like, well, why pin? Or why tilt when you can pin? I'm like, well, if you tilt and you score some points and you soften them up a little bit, it makes it easier to pin them. Because, yeah. But if I'm doing all pinning combinations, I have a chance to pin them. I'm still going to get my back points. On a tilt, I have no chance to pin them. So, why tilt when you can pin? Yeah. So yeah, Ben Askren was unbelievable to watch his process.
So the superstars, the women's superstars he's coached is unbelievable. He is respected throughout the country and the world for being just a grinder. And you saw his heart here. He wasn't here playing games, showing a couple techniques. It was boom, 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 boom the whole time, making you a better wrestler. And that's what we love. We love his, he's a self-made man who his work does the talking, man. So we are super thankful to have Coach Pritts here.
Thank you.
Appreciate another game, man.